Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I want to show you how to remove a golf grip and actually save the grip, because a lot of people, when they replace their grips, all you do is get a cutter and just cut it off and obviously replace it with a new grip. But a lot of times there are situations where you may need the grip, like this one right here. The grip is pretty new, but the shaft was broken, so you may want to remove the grip without cutting it. So what I have here is a grip removal tool, and basically all it is this tool right here. That what you're going to do, you're going to go into the grip between the tape and the grip and just go around it, put a little bit of mineral oil, and then that way the grip is going to detach from the tape, and then you can use a little bit of compressed air to remove it. So basically what you want to do here is get the grip that you want to remove, and what I normally do is kind of like just roll this up so you can see exactly where the tape is. So if I roll this up, then you can see that there's the tape right there. And what you want to do is get the tool right here, and you want to go in between the tape and the grip. You don't want to try to get into the shaft because you will scratch the shaft. And especially if it's a graphite shaft, you do not want to do that. For this, I'm going to use a vise. It's just it's easier for me to just hold it. Otherwise, you can do it without. You don't need a vise. But if you want to do a better job, and if you have a vise, make sure to use the vise and use this rubber adapter so you won't ruin the shaft. So what I normally do is just put the shaft on the vise with the rubber adapter and just tighten it a little bit right there, so that way I can have access into this right here. So now you want to grab your tool right here and go in between the tape and the shaft, sorry, and the grip, and you just want to turn it like that. So fit it in there and start turning it. If you can do this, this will be ideal. And then put it in there. Okay, so let me show you this right here. I just added a lot more of this mineral spirits, and look at this. It just goes through. So make sure, actually make sure to use the mineral spirits, because it's just, look at this, it just goes right through when you use that mineral spirit. It's really easy. So it does make it easier, and especially this one right here, because it was in there for the longest time. I mean, but look at this, it goes right through it. Okay, so now let me show you. I got right to the end now on all sizes. So now it's ready to go. What I like to use now is just compress air and just pull it out. That's it. Okay, so that was quite simple. I mean, it does take a little time, but make sure to use mineral spirits. That definitely helps, makes it easier. And all you need is this tool right here. Okay, so I want to show you this other grip. I tried to get it just doing it without the tool here, and it just does not work. I mean, it's a big hassle. I think I spent like almost 40 minutes trying it with like a little piece of wood, trying to go in there. I managed to get it out just a little bit, but it's a big hassle. So this right here, it costs about $20, and mineral oil costs about like 6 7. So it's worth doing it. Now this one I kind of started doing it without it, but now I'm going to complete the job and I'm going to do it properly. So let me show you right quick. And in this case, this grip right here, it's a good one, so I'm going to actually reuse this grip right here. Before, this felt impossible. I mean, I wish I had it before. And don't try to do it without this tool, because you will definitely ruin the grip. And it's, look at this, it's so much easier. I mean, I know I already got it started before, but this is just very, very simple. Just go around. Some people try to pull it out like this. You may also want to do it, but you've seen that it's so easy to do with a compressed air, so I wouldn't. You could probably pull it out like this as well, but I prefer, if you have compressed air, use compressed air. Okay, so I want to show you both of these grips. This one I attempted initially without the tool, and I hope I didn't ruin it, but this one right here I did it entirely with the tool and the minute spirits. And look at this. I mean, it's perfect. It was stuck in there for years, to be honest. And this right here was, I think it was getting ruined by me trying to do it without the tool. So it's very simple, guys, as you can see. Just one thing that I want to say about this is if you have graphite shafts, or if you want to do this for your driver, be extra careful, because you don't want to, the last thing you want to do is to scratch the graphite shaft with this. I don't think it's going to be hard to scratch it anyway if you add a lot of this mineral oil, but I would just be careful. If you're new at this, I would do it for sure on your steel shafts. I think it's an easier way to save your grips, especially maybe if you buy new grips, or you buy a set of irons and the grips are not that bad on it, but you want to change them anyways. There's so many situations that I can think of golfer friends who have removed the grips, or even myself in the past, got new grips, and especially maybe for the longer clubs like 3-iron, 4-iron, they're not really that worn out. But since you have new grips, you want to just change them throughout the set, and maybe on that 4-iron or 3-iron, you don't really need to change it. So what you can do there is just save them, and it will come handy because you can use them in the future, or you can actually give them to a friend or someone who needs them. So guys, this is honestly, it's a very, very easy way to remove a grip without cutting them. I think it's a waste of money to just cut the grips and throw them away, especially if they don't need to be replaced. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Remember to use the mineral oil and this tool right here. I'm not sponsored by any of them, and actually I'm very glad that I found out how to do it this way, because that's going to save me a lot of money on a lot of equipment that I get, or when people come to me to change grips, I can just use this right here. And again, on those grips for the longer irons, I can just save them, and a lot of times I can use them for any future project, or someone who needs to replace their grips maybe on just the wedges, then you can use those grips right there. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you ever tried some of this right here. I know it's very easy to do it, to just cut them and replace them. But if you have mineral oil, if you have this tool right here, and I would suggest having this right here as well, the vise and compressed air, I think it's quite easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.